Former Scottish Labour leaders offer sage advice to new party head after downbeat campaign. Scottish Labour will elect their ninth leader since devolution today after a downbeat campaign marked by more party turmoil. Left-winger Richard Leonard is the favourite to win the contest and take over from Keza Dugdale, who sensationally quit in August. Contender Anas Sarwar was forced to deal with criticism of his family firm's pay policies and for sending his children to private school. But whoever wins today inherits a party mired in splits while allegations of abuse against former stand-in boss Alex Rowley are probed. Leonard's campaign team were playing down their chances of victory yesterday. A leaked briefing note pointed out victory would be a massive stretch for a previously low-profile candidate. Leonard's supporters were predicting the result will go to the wire. "We believe that Anas has a strong showing amongst members who joined since the contest started," the note by campaign chief Simon Fletcher warned. "We know that affiliated supporters often have a lower turnout than members. It could well come down to the balance between the different degrees of turnout." Sarwar thanked supporters when voting closed yesterday. He said, "Our campaign to put Labour values at the heart of Scotland's future galvanised and motivated thousands who want our party to fight harder against a Tory Brexit, be bolder in our ambition to lift children out of poverty, and be more radical with tax powers. If elected leader, I will work tirelessly to return us to power so Scotland has a government that works for the many, not the few." Leonard said, "I'd like to thank all those who have voted and people, members and trade unions who have supported me. I could not have asked for more from the dedicated team of volunteers who have worked tirelessly on the campaign. It is a campaign rooted in Labour values from the grassroots up, and that work has shifted the debate in Scottish Labour for good. Now is the time for the party to come together to take the fight to the SNP and the Tories, for all of those people in all of those communities who need Labour back in power." Former Scottish Labour leaders have shared their hopes and expectations for the new party head. The toughest task the new Scottish Labour leader has is to unite the party after a bitter and personal campaign. The winner also has to do this while walking a tightrope between supporting Jeremy Corbyn's For the Many vision and maintaining a clear Scottish Labour identity. "We will continue to fail the people who need Labour most if we don't prove to the public that we've learned the lessons of the 2014 referendum. I wish the new leader well, and he will have my full support." The new Scottish Labour Party leader must want to be First Minister of Scotland to show ambition to change Scotland, not just change the party. "And we must put recent divisions behind us, get a grip, stop the infighting and unite for a common purpose, creating a Scotland of fairness, justice and opportunity. I want the Scottish Labour Party leader to speak for all of Scotland, reaching beyond strongly Labour areas, going where Labour support has declined over the past decade. We must provide hope for rural Scots and for small towns as well as the cities." Recent Labour campaigns have focused on older generations, but Scottish Labour must stand up for young people and families too. "We must be the party of the future." Our new leader has to speak for Scotland and to Scotland. has to be Scotland's voice in the UK and beyond, not the UK voice in Scotland. And has to challenge Scotland to be better too. I was warned that tackling sectarianism and promoting immigration would be unpopular, but we proved the doubters wrong. Our new leader must be bold, say what is right, and then inspire the party and the country to follow. Then we can win again. Leading your party and eventually your country is the biggest challenge and privilege in Scottish politics. For the first time in a decade, Labour can make an impact, build on the serious political work started by Keza Dugdale, create a progressive platform for radical change, and embrace the constitutional question more confidently. The immediate issues are removing the Tories from office at the earliest opportunity and ensuring an increase in Scottish MPs to help Jeremy Corbyn win the next election. The Brexit fiasco, the chaotic behaviour of the Tories and the improving fortunes of our party in the last general election suggest the 2020s could be Labour's. It is worth remembering nearly 750,000 people voted Labour in Scotland in 2017. This is a strong base of goodwill to build upon and will boost our chances of victory at Westminster and Holyrood. There are of course lessons to be learned. The Scotland question won't go away. Being allied to the Tories and supporting an unreformed union is not in Labour's interest. Let's also accept that the SNP are both a party and a movement. Labour need to be a movement embracing federalism, social democracy, and having a vision for Scotland's future. Being Scottish doesn't negate our socialism or social democracy. Why shouldn't Labour be the voice of Scotland? The SNP are not the party of equality or the left, but they have successfully stolen our clothes on both issues. Labour need to chip away at these myths and offer new ideas, commitment and practical proposals. In the changing mood of a modern Scotland, Labour must redouble their efforts to win hearts and minds. This is a good time for a new leader to start work. Our new leader has a real opportunity to build on the platform of progress Scottish Labour made in the June general election and the autonomy of the Scottish Party, which is Keza's legacy. With the Tory government in chaos over Brexit and the SNP's 10-year record of failure more evident with every passing day, our message that there is a real alternative to austerity or constitutional obsession is finally beginning to be heard. The forthcoming budget debate, the first in which devolved tax powers will feature fully, is a great chance to make that case at Holyrood. Meanwhile, with 3.5 years until the next Scottish Parliament election, we have a real chance to create a detailed policy programme elaborating exactly what we mean by governing Scotland for the many, not the few, unite the party behind that message and campaign for a Labour Scottish government to deliver on it.